Hello, everyone. My name is Priscilla, and I am here to show you how to be a great substance abuse professional. At Apoyo Support Center, our vision is to come up with the best substance abuse professionals in the USA, educating on this very important population who are in the transportation field will make our society a much safer and better place for all of us living in the United States of America. A little bit about our company. My name is Priscilla Velasquez. I'm an LMSW in the state of Arizona and LSW in the state of Illinois, a substance abuse professional, and a retired United States Navy veteran. I am the founder of Apoyo Support Center, and I'm also an advocate in the community. My program is simple. My program will teach you how to be a great substance abuse professional in the FMCSA clearinghouse. FMCSA stands for Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration. Those are people who have CDLs, who drive trucks like you see here in the picture, and who drive buses uh, and the metro buses in the city buses, and also school buses. So, and among other things, but those are mainly the people that we need to give services to. We will teach you with Apoyo Support Center not only how to be a great SAP, but we will teach you how to open a business if you don't have that already. And I can teach you how to do it better. And we will teach you how to make income if you put your mind to it, and you must put your mind to it and be in a positive area in your life. We have a problem in this country. The problem is that we have over 5 million CDL holders alone in the clearinghouse, the FMCSA clearinghouse. 12 million in total of those who do safety sensitive jobs. And those people are confused of what, where, what is next. These are people who failed their urine analysis due to marijuana, cocaine, meth, etc., etc. There's five things, a five panel. And there's over 5 million CDL holders in the FMCSA, and that's just the trucking business and bus business. Okay. The other customers that make 12 million in total is the FAA, which is the Federal Aviation Administration, airplanes. United States Coast Guard, yes, that's one of them that need a SAP to get them back to work. The Pipeline and Hazardous Materials Safety Administration, those are people who work the pipelines. The FTA, which is the Federal Transit Administration, and the Federal Railroad Administration. These SAP evaluations are what I do. And the Department of Transportation mandates that all who test positive in the urinalysis, when there's a random urinalysis, because that is also a mandate for each company that has these CDL drivers, must abide by the Department of Transportation laws and rules. And the DOT mandates that all who test positive in the UA cannot drive or cannot work in these safety sensitive positions. You, the SAP, the substance abuse professional, the licensed professional that you are the only one that can get these customers back to work. If not, they're going to have to find another job. But a SAP, a substance abuse professional, is the only one that can clear them to go back to the job that they love. And all these people love what they do. And who is a SAP? That's me and you. You are, per Department of Transportation, A substance abuse professional is a licensed physician, a licensed social worker, a licensed psychologist, a licensed EAP, that's an employee assistance program person, counselor, a marriage and family therapist, licensed, and a alcohol and drug addiction counselor. That's it. They also have it for some nurse practitioners who are behavioral health. And why would you want to do this? Because here is something that a lot of people don't know until you go into this business. Because since December 2024, there are about 5,600 SAPs in the FMCSA clearinghouse. That means that of all those 12 million people that can go back to work, actually, for the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, of the 5 million truck drivers, only 5,600 of that's less than half a percent. That's less than 1%. Are in the clearinghouse to clear these people to go to work who have failed. And in light of its marijuana is legal in a lot of these states, and it doesn't matter. If you pop, you have to do a SAP evaluation. They don't want anyone on any drugs. The numbers are very clear. The Drug and Alcohol Clearinghouse is showing that we have over 5,200, not 5,000, 5,000,000, 291,000 drivers out on the road who have CDLs all over the United States. And if you go all the way to the bottom, it will show you SAP. SAP is a substance abuse professional. Any of those drivers that lose the ability to drive loses their CDL. So they just can't go to another company. They need to go to someone like us to be cleared so that they can go back to work. Once they cleared from us, they can then start doing new UAs, which will put them back to work. We don't put them back to work. That belongs to either the employer or someone that's called a CTPA, which you will see right there. A consortium third party administrator are people who send these people back to work according to what the SAP mandates. The SAP mandates is what runs this whole situation. You can also keep these people for up to 5 years on services, which I don't recommend. But I want you to know how powerful the situation is for us to get these people back to work. So, what does this training include? My training includes how to be a SAP, a substance abuse professional. Yes, you can do this on your own, or you can make it easy. And doing this on your own is a lot harder because there's a lot of pieces. Just like when you're trying to get some government contracts, which I could show you how to do some of that later in my training. So, how to be a SAP is a whole bunch of getting ready, a lot of pieces to put together, and I will make your job a lot easier. And when you are going to get all this, and you're not going to believe how you can make extra money doing stuff like this. Um, you must be trained. You take an exam, complete 12 CEUs every 3 years to be a substance abuse provider. And I will show you many places where you can be a substance abuse provider, and that is a separate price for that. And you renew it when you're required, as well as your license. the license that you have to renew and do your CEUs to be a substance abuse provider professional. You must also do your CEUs for that. Um, my training will also include going through the rules and regulations, the stuff that I learned. Oh, hard way, but I learned that pertains to your most important evaluation, which is the only way the employee can get back to his or her CDL and back to work. Um, I will show you what I use to do an evaluation, very simple. And I have other samples that you can see and you can use and do what's best for you and your personality. What do you like to do? I will give you all the rules about that. I'm going to teach you how to be a great SAP because some of the SAPs that I've encountered for some reason doing this makes them nervous, and it made me nervous too because the DOT is very strict on what needs to be done. Can there be mistakes along the way? There's mistakes that can be explained, but there's nothing to fear as long as you adhere to the rules. They're very strict on the rules. If you don't own a business, I'm going to assist you on how to do the paperwork and get you to your local resources. It doesn't matter if you live in Florida, if you live in New York, if you live in Chicago, LA, I will help you with all those resources that you need in order to open up your business. And then I will also include coaching, team coaching once a month, and we will go over any questions, concerns, and I will root for you every day, all day. And what's my cost? Well, the cost to do all of this will be $999, $1,000 for you. I paid a lot more to learn half of what I know now, and it's okay. It awakened up my spirit and it made me excited because this is what I do. So for $9.99, you're going to be in a unique situation. Training specifically dedicated to this great little secret niche in the market. Marketing. Not only will I show you all the ways that you can market yourself to get all these clients, I'm also going to add you to my website under the state of your license. So that's one of the things that you need to know. If you are in New York, you can only do SAP for the people in New York or who have a New York CDL or who are even living there. And, try to stay within the scope of your license. That's what they say. And so you need to stay there unless the rules change. So if somebody from Ohio contacts me, I cannot help them doing a SAP. However, I'll tell them, look over here. You can also Google. I'm going to show you how to do marketing so you could do Google and send you to the right people to get you number one as a SAP evaluator in your state. I know some people have been doing SAPs for other states, and because they just can't find it, or because they want to make the money. I'm telling you, don't do it. Sooner or later, you're going to get caught. Don't do it. There's plenty of work out there, believe you me. And also, you're going to be authentic. I'm authentic in what I do. People call me and say, "Yeah, you know what you're talking about." I'm like, "Are other people don't understand the SAP process that are licensed people?" But I want you to know that nobody is like you. God only made one of you, and you are going to be fruitful and do well because this is very needed. And we're going to be positive. The whole time that I'm coaching all of you, it's going to be positive and fun. So, what's our growth strategy? Let's say, for example, February, you start your training. Then we start talking about the business, finding out about being a substance abuse provider, getting that SAP, that legal um, credential, and you can put it at the end of your name and your license. So my name is Priscilla Velasquez, LMSW, comma, SAP. So it is very exciting to have a few credentials, but it's nice that you're going to be in a market that's very, very, very in dire need of your services because it all starts with the substance abuse professional to do that evaluation. The evaluation is simple. You do it all day, every day. This is an intake. You're not going to be doing counseling. Zero. You're going to be doing an evaluation, a report, and send them off to help if they need it. And if they don't, say you are done, go get your BB test, don't do it again. And if they end up popping positive while you're still their SAP, they're going to have to pay for another SAP evaluation. Mine's the cheapest out there, $3.99 for 2 hours of work. So I've also seen other people charging $750 and up to upwards of $1,500. So it's a very easy thing to do, but let's get you into a position where people are talking about you and say, yeah, that's a great SAP, and they don't do this, and they make sure that I'm straight. So let's get you started to being a great SAP. And let's say, for example, you started in February. Let's say in May, you already started your social media. You don't have to have a website, but having a website makes you more credible. And I also have other ideas and ways for you to be more credible. Just so you know, I am in Psychology Today. You can look me up, and I'm under SAPS Evaluation, Buckeye, Arizona, and I am there. And those are things, I'm giving you that one secret. Those are things that people are doing and they're looking you up and saying if you're credible. And then in October, you've been ready to make that money and make a change. Step off in faith and find out. I am going to be sharing with you the secrets of my success. The market overview. You have the opportunity to build. This is this is the year. 2025 is the year. And you have the opportunity to be one of the few greatest of all time SAPs. This is a totally addressable market. These are people who drive buses. These are people who are down to earth. These are people who are very simple, kind people who love to do what they do to be on the road. And we can address them because we always meet them where they are, right? After all, we are social workers. Freedom to make your own company yours. I'm finding freedom in being able to talk to you guys, and I'm happy to learn more about this wonderful industry. And did you know that there's many women who are truck drivers? Wow, the people that I've met along the way doing this business has been amazing. And this is a selectively inclusive market. It's just those CDLs. That's 5 million, over 5 million in the United States of America. And it's a serviceable market, which is available. It's available. We are here for them. And you don't have to have an office to do this job. According to the DOT, we can be on video conference to do it. We must, not on phone, but it has to be video conference when you do the evaluation, okay? So let's say, for example, in May, you started doing evaluations. At my cost per evaluation, I charge $399. Everything I do is all online. Sending them paperwork, having them pay me, they pay online, all of that. And let's say you did 10 of them for that month. You made $3,990. Let's say in June you did 20. Look at the money that you can make. If you have 40 evaluations, that's like less than 2 evaluations a day. you've made $15,000. Okay? So if there's 20 days in a month, 20 Monday through Friday, and if you want to do a Saturday, you can make more money. There's a lot of people that, oh, I'm not available today. Make yourself available. Make yourself available. And then you can just, and then once you finish that evaluation, that's when you put it in the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration site where that person is, and you can say, he finished everything that was supposed to do. He is now eligible to go get tested for return to duty. Those are the words that they say, RTD, return to duty. What is the solution? Our services allows us to control that little tiny 5 million that nobody else can do. That's an ego booster. The client trusts us and likes us because we care. And that's been the simple thing that I've done with my life is just the people don't know what they're supposed to be doing. All they know how to do is drive these trucks, deliver stuff, deliver children, deliver disabled people. They don't know how to do all this paper. They don't know what's next. A lot of them, don't have more than a high school education, and they need somebody to guide them. And we are here for them. You are going to meet so many people, all ages, all walks of life, all different, and you will learn from them all, because I know I have. All done in the comfort of your home. The way that I'm talking to you, that's it. That's the way you need to be talking to them. Like, hey, what's going on? Be friendly. You don't have to just go straight to the business. Okay, let's be friendly. Let's get back to being human. Let's get back to the basics of humanity, that people do matter. And this is just one of the many opportunities I will teach you in this training. There's so much more. There's so much more. Secret. I'm going to give you a golden nugget. You can also make money on any of your books and workbooks that you do to help these people. Okay? Are you ready to start? Only $1,000 is going to change your life. Step off in faith and find out. Here's my link so that you can make a payment. Here's the QR code, and you can always go to my webpage. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of this little webinar and what I had to teach you and show you. Um, and I'm a little bit, nervous, but I know what I do and I love what I do. And I hope that I inspire each and every one of you to take a chance for just $9.99. Have a great day. God bless you. And always know that God puts you in a position to always do good for yourself, for your family, and to succeed. God bless you.